Welcome back to Talk Tuah, the companion podcast to Haliey Welch's Talk Tuah. We're your hosts. I'm Cam.
And I'm Pete.
And today is a really incredible episode. This is our episode 10.
Yep.
Now, if you remember Haliey's episode 10, that was the
Pookie reveal. It was a huge deal for Talk Tuah and all its listeners. And today we decided we would try to, politely mimic what she did on that show. Haliey brought on her own real-life Pookie that she'd been talking about for weeks before. Everyone was dying to get to know this guy. And we decided what better way to properly analyze her show than to, immerse ourselves in that kind of...
Pete, let's cut to the cheese.
Okay, yeah.
People want to know who our Pookies are, okay? Yeah. We've been seeing it everywhere, every nook and cranny of the internet. People have been asking.
Comments everywhere, DMs. It's been crazy.
And so we're revealing them today. And I got to say, I'm nervous. My asshole is gripping this couch right now.
Yeah. Through your panties?
Through my panties.
Yeah.
Let's call them out. Ready, Pete?
I'm a bit nervous too, if I'm being honest.
Look, if Haliey was brave enough to do this, then I think we have to too.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll do it together.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Pookie, where are you? Yay! Yay!
Cool. Wow. First time in the studio.
Ladies, we have some wine for you behind the...
Yeah. Thank you. Just on the windowsill.
Have some of that. Nice little beverage.
Can we cheers?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Let's cheers. Let's do this. Make sure you get cams. There we go. Double.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Pete, did you cheers with me?
I thought I did.
Come on, I'm your co-host. Huh?
I tried to.
Did I get you?
Yeah. Every cheers is a two-way street, so I don't know what your cheers towards me was, but...
Let's cut to the chase. Are you guys nervous right now? Welcome to the show. What are we feeling?
I don't know if nervous is the right word. I mean, it's cool to be here.
Yeah.
And see you guys. I mean, you guys have been really busy with this, like, a lot lately, so it's cool.
In order to hang out, sometimes you gotta get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see you guys.
We're happy to have you on the show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely feeling a bit of jitters. Guess I'm going to have to fight through these.
Well, Pete, look, we're just going to go through a list of questions that Haliey asked her Pookie to better understand that moment. And I guess my next question is, what was your guys' initial reaction to Talk Tuah? Our show.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, the video of her going, like, spit on that thing or whatever.
That fateful night.
I thought that that's what the podcast was about. Like, I thought that every episode was literally about that video.
Really? Because I've been sending them to you on Instagram and Snapchat, and you said you've been watching them, no?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like a few clips, but I've been working a lot and getting stuff ready for the holidays. And, like seeing friends, seeing people that don't like. Have like a podcast that they work on every day, every night,
So you like the show though?
Yeah. I like some of the clips I've seen. I haven't actually like watched or listened to the full episode yet. I really liked the Mr. Beast one you guys were doing.
Discontinued.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, it's really cool to see like his Amazon show too. Like I never thought there would be a show like that would have a $5 million prize. Like that's crazy.
That was crazy.
There's allegations against Beast. So
yeah, we had to move on. It would only be fair to our fans and his fans, former fans, I imagine.
I would want to go into that show with just knowing some of the facts of the allegations and $5 million is a lot of money, but Talk Tuah, they have one hell of a budget too. So
I think you guys could have kept making that show instead.
Well, I think Talk Tuah and Haliey probably could land their own series on a more ethical streaming platform as well. I mean, we know about Amazon and all the breaches of morals that come into supporting a company like that. But anyway, I mean, how do you feel about us bringing you into the limelight? This is, I mean, I feel like...
Yeah, there's like 4 iPhones, going. We live in like a surveillance state, so it's not that crazy to see something like that,
I'm pretty used to it. I do a lot of lip syncs online.
Yeah, like Smule. I think I've seen some
lip syncs.
I do a lot of lip syncs on TikTok.
Those are the ones you've been sending to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching a couple of those.
Pete, you've been watching all of them or just a couple?
I think if you round up all of them.
I could do a live lip sync right now if you like sing a song.
Well, listen, let's make sure we stay on course because we have a lot of questions to get to, you guys. So I guess the big one is, what are your names?
Your real names.
I'm Miranda.
I'm Candy.
And some might say Randy for short, no?
It's true. Randy.
And Candy.
Randy and Candy.
RC Cola.
Now, look, are either of you guys related to us on a family tree of sorts, cousins?
I actually don't know yet. I'm waiting for the 23andMe to. I got
Related
the 23andMe.
to you?
Well, look,
You guys?
Look, Pookie is Chelsea's cousin, and Haley's dating him. So
Oh.
It's family matters.
It would only make sense if you guys are our cousins in a way, but maybe not. Maybe we're breaking tradition here.
I took a little piece of Pete's hair the other day, and
Did
then
you?
I think I gave 23andMe the like some of my blood or something, and then they like
Transfusing
mix it up and see if it's related.
Okay.
I took some of Cam's hair the other night and I like put some tape around it and I like
Yeah.
put a little cotton ball in the middle and drew a little smiley face on it and honestly put it under my bed.
Oh, that is so cute.
Were you doing anything else to it? Because I was getting some sharp pangs in my sleep last night.
No, I was just thinking, positive affirmations. I hope that you have success with this venture. And, I was actually thinking it would be cool to see you soon because you guys have been so busy. And look where we are now.
Oh my gosh, it worked.
I
That's
think it
so
worked.
cool.
Manifestation.
I think between under the pillow and the 23andMe swirly thing, it worked out.
Yeah.
Well, those positive affirmations would definitely account for my Matt Rife dream last night. It was amazing.
What's up with that, by the way? Like, why are you guys so obsessed with him?
With Matt?
Yeah, with that guy.
Have you seen one of his specials?
What are you,
No.
Philistines? I mean, he's the king of stand-up comedy, which is one of the greatest art forms out there.
I've heard his name a lot. I don't know if I.
Have you not been watching all the
I know
clips I've
what-
sent you?
Oh,
His crowd work clips?
I think I've heard Matthew Rife
I thought
before.
that was one of the Vlog Squad guys.
Vlog Squad. No, this isn't a MagCon guy.
Is that
This
not-
is a superstar comedian.
This isn't Jacob Sartorius.
Oh, I thought that was Connor Franta or something.
It's not Cameron Dallas.
Okay.
It's not Grass.
It kind of looks like Cameron Dallas.
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
you're
not
right.
Cameron Dallas.
He
Cameron
kinda looks like
Dallas
he's
doesn't
on
have the
Beast
crowd
Totally
work
different
muscles.
guys.
Or Beast, Mr. Beast guy too.
Doesn't look.
kinda.
He doesn't have allegations. Matt Rife is squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Mr.
He
Beast,
looks
Jimmy.
like he has some kind of like jaundice or some
Well,
kind of.
Cam, I'd love to
I
hear
came
about
out
your
of my
dream.
mom's belly with jaundice.
You
and
did?
Yellow, yeah, and
Did
I had
you-
like a
did-
cone-shaped head. I was jammed in her
I'll
head.
tell you about the
Did you-
dream
Can
later.
I hear about the
Pete.
dream?
I'll tell you about the dream later. We got
Oh.
to stay on. Why don't you ask the next question?
Okay, well, I'd love to hear about your dream, but okay.
It
I
was
guess we'll
just
do it
I-
off camera.
I was just at one of his shows and he was so effing funny, and I was like losing my marbles.
Classic Matt. All right. I guess we should just jump into relationship timelines. I mean, how did this all come to be?
The first date, we met at a bar.
Was Pete blacked out? Was he sober?
I don't know who got there first, but we're looking around for each other,
Yeah.
found each other.
I think you got there first. You were looking around, and I wasn't even there yet.
How did you guys meet at the bar? Were you guys talking before, or like did
We
you
met
meet
on a dating app called Hinge.
Ooh, okay.
Not the Pookie app.
We met on Tinder.
We did meet on Tinder, and we both swiped right on each other, falling in love instantaneously.
What are the odds
That's
of
beautiful.
But so, okay, you guys were at the bar.
Yeah.
We were
Sorry.
at the bar, and guess who bought the drinks?
Peter didn't.
I bought the drinks.
I knew
Peter
you were gonna say
didn't.
that.
But it was because
know.
I took charge.
that? Yeah.
Do you feel like you
don't-
have to take charge with Pete?
I feel like I have to take charge always, whether it's Pete or anybody that's male.
I actually split the check with you on our first date too, because I feel like kind of like you buying the drinks. It's kind of like sending a signal like this isn't necessarily a date, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
You're not
I'm
sold.
I'm splitting it with you. Don't get any fucking
It was neutral for us.
assumptions.
Yeah.
Mine was more just like of a power move. I'm like, oh, you didn't pull your wallet out fast enough? I got it. Here's the card, bartender.
And Pete was wagging his tail between his legs at this point. No?
I was lagging.
He was like, I could get used to this.
Then we sat at this table, and there were like these large like claw marks that looked like somebody, like a bird had talons in the seats at the bar.
Really uncomfortable.
They were like really beat up chairs.
Tore these things up.
The first kind of joke we made were like, oh, some bird scratched the talons in these chairs.
Like, it's no Matt Rife crowd work bit, but
What bar was this?
funny.
You can bleep it out.
4100.
You know who frequents that bar is coffee mogul Emma Chamberlain.
Does she?
Yeah, she does. She got stuck in the photo machine one time.
Oh,
It's true.
that's sad.
Miranda?
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, ours is kind of similar. I was newly single and I was swiping a lot on one of those apps, and then I kept putting my settings really low and like really high, like location wise, and then
Not height wise. This wasn't the Pookie app.
you know what?
Thank God for the verification tool wasn't out yet, so I was spared.
I actually like didn't know how short you were until I saw you, and I was actually really shocked at first. But I was into it though. Like I've never been.
Am I
the
not
type-
6 feet tall?
I mean, yeah, you're like 6 foot, but that's like kind of
Okay, I thought I was 6 feet for like weeks, but I just didn't know what the numbers were.
Well, when I saw you, I was like, "That's a cute little man," and your hair was like red and black, and you really kind of ran over to me, and you were like, "Miranda, Miranda."
Well, you have to consider that
It was cute.
I had one powerful pickup line.
Oh yeah, that's true.
remember?
Oh yes. Okay, so
A pickup line that had quite some suave, wouldn't you say?
I remember getting your message and being like, this could be good. You know, this guy.
What did it read?
Do you like Starbucks?
Classic.
And I was like,
Classic.
you know
Do you?
what? I do. I
does.
love it.
Okay.
We go almost every day. Like,
We
I love giving them my money.
Yeah.
we go
Take my money.
We go into Starbucks every day. We'll order the same thing, and then we'll go grind in the corner. while
It's
they make it,
true.
and we'll go dance.
In silence.
What drink are you usually ordering
I go
before you
like-
grind?
Before we grind? I mean, I've usually had nothing to drink up until that point. So, but I like their mocha cookie crumble and their
Yeah.
shaken espressos,
It's a good
Yeah.
pick.
brown sugar, oat milk,
Yeah.
you know. And those things last all day. I mean, they could last several days too. Like if you get a big enough size and
They've got a
it's
half-life.
refrigerated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this was fresh off the first time I had Starbucks. So
Really?
I was still enthralled by it. I was in Seattle with some colleagues, Andrew Michon and Cole Hirsch, and they took me to Starbucks for the first time, and it blew my mind. But nevertheless, let's get back on course.
Yeah.
Pete, no?
Let's do this. I'm sorry to derail everything here.
Jesus, let's just
What's
stay
next?
focused, okay?
What's next on our little cheat sheet of Haliey's questions? We got, this is juicy. Should I ask?
Oh, can we ask together?
Yeah.
Guys, tell us about,
About
the
the first kiss.
Our first kiss, I actually like don't fully remember it. I think that we were in
Were you
the
blacked
elevator.
out?
Yeah,
I think about it every day.
you know, he got me pretty tipsy.
Oh.
You know, we got wings, we got drinks. He walked me back, he waddled me back, and we went back to my apartment. I think he just wanted to make sure I was okay. Like that was the vibe I was getting. But we definitely smooched in the elevator and on my bed, and we watched a bronze 56K skate video, and then he left.
You showed me Aphex Twin. We kissed to
That night?
X-Doll, yes.
X-Doll.
I actually don't remember our first kiss. I was like gonna say
Okay.
I was gonna say something else, but that's actually the truth.
That is the
I
truth.
wasn't that messed up though. Like that part was a little fabricated.
Say it to the camera. Let the
that
record
was
show.
not. I mean, yeah.
Okay, Candace, what
Go
was your
on.
guys' first kiss?
Were you
Well-
stone cold sober?
Yeah, by that time I was stone cold sober. It was our first date at the bar, and then we went to another bar.
Yeah.
Didn't get drinks, just sat there with no drinks. Neither of us wanted a drink.
Keep in mind, this was the longest bar in LA, I think.
Yeah.
Longest?
Longest.
What do
The
you mean
longest
longest?
walk from front door to bathroom.
We're not really supposed to walk in LA. You're supposed to drive from the front
so.
door to the bathroom usually.
We're
guess I should've.
we're at the second location, no drinks in hand, watching other people. Somebody had his hoodie on wrong, backwards.
Yeah.
Upside down and backwards.
It was impressive.
That's actually very you guys to go to a bar.
I thought Cam
and
was
not
there at
get
the
any
bar.
drinks.
Well, was this upside down hoodie, was this an aphrodisiac or something? Were you guys both like,
little bit.
we're starting to feel each other in the vibe?
think so.
I said, I want to put your hoodie upside down and backwards, mister.
Whoa.
With my tongue.
But
Yeah.
Pete's not
Miranda, okay.
Pete's not wrong here. The bar was very long, so each one of us took turns going to the bathroom, and at one point I think both of us thought
The other got lost.
yeah, or is the other coming back?
Oh, that too, yeah.
Anyway, we leave that bar after sitting there for about an hour with not getting drinks. And then Peter walked me to my car. And
Old school style.
no, actually that's not true. We walked to his car and he was dropping me off at my car. So I got in his car.
It's the LA love story.
Okay.
And then we sat there and he was like, "Okay, bye." And I was like, "Interesting." And he kind of just was looking at me and was like, "Okay, see you later."
He obviously wanted something in that moment, no?
Correct. So
I'm a hound dog.
right. So being the woman I am,
Yeah.
I made the first move.
Yeah, she did.
So it was in his car.
You pulled it
kissed-
off gracefully, too.
Now you kissed him and let's get the details. How did he react? Was he like, whoa?
Yeah.
Was he like,
Bro's,
Did he say, "I love
Bro's
you"?
eyes turned to hearts.
Yep.
Aww.
Tom and
Let me-
Jerry style.
Yeah.
Aren't you a Libra? You're like romantic,
I'm a
right?
Libra, yeah.
You fall hard.
Yeah. Are you too jealous of the attention we've been receiving since Talk Tuah has, found its footing?
why laugh? It's true. I mean, people have been DMing us a lot of Haliey's clips.
Yeah.
Matt Rife, I'm sure, has seen some of our videos.
Yep.
I can't be jealous about something I didn't know was happening.
That's so real. Honestly, like I just thought that you guys were making like a few reels like you guys do.
I didn't know
like,
people were in your DMs.
A number of them.
Did you get
actually.
any like titty pics?
No.
No
Oh.
titty pics. Ideally, the only person we'd have in our DMs is Matt Rife saying,
Yeah.
come to one of my shows and let me do crowd work on you guys. So let's clear this up. What do you guys do for work?
I drive Uber and Lyft occasionally, and then I sell like beaded necklaces on Etsy.
You're
Very
an
nice.
entrepreneur.
Yeah,
A self-starter.
it's true. Yeah.
Candace?
I'm a manager.
That's right. I mean, people were curious, so I'm glad we got that settled for them.
Now, what do you guys parents think about our podcast? Miranda, your father is in the top 1 percentile of the Talk Tuah listener fan base. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. That makes sense.
Does your mom know at all about the show?
Yeah, so my mom like wants to support you guys, but she doesn't really like it. So what she's been doing is like putting it on loop,
Okay.
but she mutes it.
Does she do it while she's sleeping too? Because that would really help.
I think so. I think she's like helping get the numbers up, which I think is nice.
Because it's like 8 hours of
Yeah.
idle time. Might as well support a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This could be a fun one. Could either of you do impressions of us?
Miranda?
Of you guys?
Oh, okay.
We're hard.
Getting rid of the prop.
Okay, you are kind of like.
Yeah. No.
I see that.
And then Pete's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah.
Pete's.
That's
Pete?
kind of
I
the
guess
vibe I
so.
get.
I
from
guess
you
I
guys.
do
Is that
that.
accurate?
Yeah, I guess
I can't believe you knocked that out of the park.
That was great.
No, that was really good. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. What you go?
Okay, I think Cam is kind of like, yeah. And Pete's kind of more like,
Like a young James Dean.
I like it.
Yeah, that was kind of sexy.
This is my impression, or
Yeah,
Cam?
that's you.
Oh.
Now let's they asked on episode 10 of Talk Tuah. Again, this is a separate question. The first date from the Pookies POV. Now we already kind of discussed it, but was there anything else running through your guys' minds on the first date?
I remember I was really hungry, so we got a bunch of food.
We did. We got wings.
We got like a lot.
Now
a lot of wings.
Now, were you interested in the way I was courageously just scarfing them down? And keep in mind, they were pretty spicy.
I wasn't really.
I mean, I was just going for it.
I was kind of just doing focusing on myself in that moment,
Were the wings too hot?
One part of my brain was really focused on that.
The food.
So, yeah. And I remember we were talking too, and you were trying to continue talking, but I was like really hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. So,
do you think a first date is better with food or without food? Do you think it should just be drinks? Because ours had food, and it seems like your guys didn't.
Yeah. Well, can I just ask you? Did you build a bone tower
of my wings
when you were finished with your wings? Yeah.
No, I was trying to be polite.
Okay.
So I didn't do that. The things we do in private, Pete, we can just keep those in private. By the way.
Fair enough. Okay. Just was wondering, but yeah, we only did drinks. I think it was fine. I mean, I came having eaten dinner. Did you? Or were you secretly
I think
hungry?
I ate dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you weren't starving.
I don't really feel comfortable eating in front of somebody on a first date.
Well, I mean, I do. It really depends. I think that. I don't know. I felt kind of comfortable with you, and I also was like, this is the real me. I'm going to eat these wings right now.
Do you think that's actually a sign of if you feel comfortable eating in front of someone on a first date, it's maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good sign of that person.
Maybe if you were really nervous, you wouldn't eat or something, but I wasn't.
Okay.
I was like, I'm going to have a fun time with this person. He's funny and small and cute.
Yeah, medium height, average height, actually. Guys, how did you react to the first time we said I love you? Separately, not together, I guess.
Yeah.
I know.
We were both drunk, and I said, don't do that right now. Don't do that right now. And we both kind of giggled.
Yeah, it was pretty giggly. We'd come back from diaper night. Actually.
Oh, it was
text?
diaper night. Yeah.
I remember that.
Famous diaper night.
Now, what is diaper night for the viewers that don't know?
Yeah.
For those who don't know what diaper night is when the four of us all
And
went
some
into...
other
No,
friends.
some other people
Okay,
too.
there were other people too. We all went into a bar and it smelled like a diaper, and we all drank dirty martinis.
I think I coined the name Diaper Night that
Well,
night.
interestingly enough,
I'm just going to say that because
She's
Take
the
charge.
diaper night queen.
I
Say what's
have
true.
called it Diaper Night
You're a
before
trendsetter.
at this institution. So, I mean, yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I have called it Diaper Night before. The actual Diaper Night we all share together. That's the one diaper night that anyone ever talks about. So,
Wait.
but it does smell like a diaper. Old
It
folks
it always
home.
does.
Yeah, it's gross.
Wait, because interestingly enough, I mean, I went along with everyone calling it diaper night for weeks after the fact. And then, months down the line, I asked Candy, I was like, why was it called diaper night? I thought I missed an inside joke or something. And then apparently it just smelled like diapers and I didn't notice.
Yeah.
You didn't notice.
I didn't notice the smell.
Well, you're from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and famously they do
So-
smell like diapers over there.
I feel like
Allentown is going to reek of Pampers.
Doylestown, etc. It just smells like used diapers.
Yeah, I don't know if my nose
You
wasn't
must have
working
liked
that
the smell.
night.
Huh?
It might
It
have
smelled like
been.
home.
It might have, yeah.
He
It was warm and cozy.
he approached me over a year later, and he's like, "So why was that called diaper?"
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, I was in the
Mystified by
dark.
diaper night.
Keep in mind, I peed behind a dumpster in the parking lot afterwards too. I think I contributed.
I
to
have
the
a picture
diaper
of it.
kind
The
vibes.
urine, it dripped
The
down
stream?
for what looked like a half a mile
Well,
of
they kicked us out.
pee stream.
They kicked us out
really?
prematurely. It was so much earlier than they should have been closing, and we weren't
They
misbehaving.
were just over it. They were
Yeah.
over having to.
They
They
were fed
usually
up.
they do that there.
Yeah, and
They
they
go
didn't.
out.
They didn't
They
let
just-
me use the
They
bathroom.
needed to change the diapers, the pile of dirty diapers,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we had to go.
They didn't let me use the bathroom, so I took it upon myself to use the dumpster.
Forgot to
in the
wear your
parking lot.
diaper.
That
Yeah.
again is the libertarian in you, Pete.
That is me.
We're trying to find your political standings.
Yeah.
Miranda, what was the first time I said I love you?
I actually said I love you first.
You did? Now
yes, why? Because, and it was an accident. You had just come back from visiting your family for Christmas, and you brought back my bunny, my pet, a gift. And I thought it was so sweet, and I was giving it to him, and I was like, oh my God, I love you. Like, you're the best. And then I kind of caught myself, and I looked at you, and you kind of had this look in your eye, like very, and I was like, wow. I love you for this. Like, that's awesome. And then you didn't say anything. I think you were about to say it back, but
I was trying to read the vibe.
Yeah, but I meant to. I mean, but yeah. I did love you. You know, I did.
Now, what was the present, just for the viewers?
It was a stuffed animal, like a fuck toy for my rabbit that was extremely horny. And I think he still had balls at that point. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was going to town on that thing.
He was raring to go. Right in front of us.
Wow. Yeah. That's graphic.
Pete hasn't given one of my rabbits a toy.
I'm working on it.
Pete's given my rabbits toys, actually, before for Christmas.
Oh, Pete, are you cheating on me?
I think it might have been weeks before I met her.
Yeah, maybe. It was. It was actually really sweet. He got, I think it was for my birthday or Christmas or something. You got them little, oh yeah, it was my birthday. He got them like a cupcake thing that they could destroy. And then some little treats. It wasn't a toy, but it was thoughtful.
And then you guys cheated on me that night, didn't you?
Yep.
My own co-host stabbing me behind the back.
Yep.
No, you know what? It was right around, well, Pete and I have similar birthdays, same month, like a few days apart actually. And Pete was single at this time, and we took Pete shopping, and we were trying to gas him up and like getting him a cute outfit, because I was like, I want Pete to meet someone and meet a girl, and like let's pump up the gas a little bit with the fit.
It was nice garb.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Now,
and look,
we should settle the rumor. I mean, Cam's been trying to propagate this rumor that we cheated on him. I just like
guys
the viewers at home,
you know.
I'd like the viewers at home to know that this is a
miscalculation on my part.
Hallucination.
Maybe I'm tipsy.
Maybe you're projecting. Maybe you and Candy have something to tell us.
Okay.
Never.
Candace, ready for the big reveal?
That would be a bombshell.
Imagine.
Here's one. Do you guys have any hot takes in general? Not even about the relationships, just.
I think like people hate green bell peppers way too much, and I like that they taste acrid. And no, they kind of are bitter, but I think that my mom's from the South, so I kind of like grew up eating them and everything. But like I feel like everyone loves the red and orange ones. I know this is kind of silly to be talking about, but it has been on my mind lately.
That's fair.
Your mom is from where? Texas?
She's from Texas, and Louisiana border.
And your dad's from New York?
Yes, New York Jew.
Is that the Panhandle? The Louisiana border?
Kind of. No, I don't know.
I don't know what Texas looks like.
So your dad's from Bushwick?
My dad's from Bushwick, and my mom's from like this place called Longview. Wow. If anyone cares. Oh. But yeah, my dad's from Bushwick. He has a fade, and he wears Timbs and
a low taper fade.
Yeah.
My hot take is that nobody should spend holidays with their families, because it's annoying, and everybody fights, and everybody's annoying, and everybody's rude to each other, and a dad might leave. You know, a dad might leave.
A singular dad.
Just see each other in the summers. Go to Vegas, do slots with the fam. That's how you bond.
I like that.
Tensions are too high during the holidays. Like I've seen it firsthand with my family, other people's families. It's just like your parents can't handle something like that. It's a little too much.
I can't tell you. There's been physical fights in my family about what food.
Yeah.
Like actually.
That'll happen.
Like screaming matches about who's gonna eat what, and we're making this or else.
You just found out you have to buy a new suitcase to fit all the presents in to go home.
I do.
How do you feel about that?
Today? You found this out?
Yeah, I got to go to Target later because I don't know if I can fit them in my carry-on.
Oh, yeah, I have to go to Target later too, actually.
Maybe you guys can get a little alone time.
There.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to get a suitcase there.
That is actually, just for so everyone knows, that this is so Cam's vibe. Like literally, like knowing that you have a flight to go home during the holidays and that you have a bunch of shit, you got a lot of presents that your girlfriend helped wrap for you, actually, and to not actually have a suitcase for your flight the next day.
Well, you know what it is? That bad boy mentality. I mean, a little bit like
I don't
Matt
know if
Rife.
it's a bad boy thing. I think it's more like you're
edge.
just so
I feel like Matt Rife has a
ADHD.
suitcase taken care of.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he has assistants and such. I mean,
I'm sure he has cool stickers, like, rebellious stickers all over the suitcase.
yeah, I'm gonna get of course, I'll get some stickers of some middle fingers
Yeah.
on my suitcase. But
What about your dad?
My dad left when I was 12.
Wait, didn't you say you saw him at the gym once or something?
My dad left when I was 12, and then basically my mom and my dad and me and my sister, we also went to the same gym. And I don't really know why I was going to the gym at 12 years old, but I was. And so I would be on an elliptical. And then my estranged dad at that point, because I didn't talk to him after they separated, would come up to me while I was on the elliptical and be like, "Hey, I love you. Like, hey, what's going on?" And I would just like ignore him because I was like, I don't really want to talk to you. And then like that just kept happening for a long time.
Damn.
Yeah, and then my mom got a restraining order, so he finally had to move gyms.
Was he fit by the time he had to move gyms, or was he still working on his weight loss journey?
now, how do you guys feel about the name Pookie?
Love it.
Great.
It's really cute.
And you know where it stems from, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, it comes from fart. It's another word for fart, like a really bad fart.
We know.
Yeah, we like that.
You're just in a diaper night.
Now, I'd like to dive into Chelsea's rapid-fire question section, starting with, do they treat us like kings?
Yes.
No.
Are you guys getting tired of being just the girlfriends?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it love at first sight?
No.
Yes.
And when was our first kiss?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, what are your guys' thoughts on the Jake Paul fight?
I thought it was life-changing. I thought it was so incredible seeing a very old man getting beat up, and I just kind of felt like the country needed to see that. And I also think that if I wasn't dating Peter, I would absolutely be dating Jake Paul.
I kind of feel the same way. He's just so like hot and like charming and macho and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, his body is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
do you see that photo where he almost looked pregnant? That was crazy.
Yeah,
like, he's
that
just
was
so
hot.
muscular.
Look,
He's divine.
Haliey fell for that too. I mean, he revealed that was an obvious prank.
Yeah.
That's just misinformation
Was it?
online.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was all a prank, and he couldn't believe anyone fell for that. I mean, he's a genius. I don't know if you need to be dating a guy like that. I mean, he's got so much going on. Don't get your hopes up.
I would say that's probably our one hall pass right there is Jake Paul.
Well, I mean, he's insanely smart and gifted, and it's a supreme fighter, but I don't know. I'm just not ready to hand out a hall pass to anyone, I guess. Maybe that's my own insecurity.
Well, thank you guys for coming on the show. It was an honor to talk to the both of you. And I guess closing this out, do you have any questions for us?
Are you guys going to do another Mr. Beast episode or podcast?
Are you guys going to bring back Beast Pod?
No, that's over.
It's discontinued,
It
guys.
is. I mean, look, he's got some stuff that you should look into about him, brush up on your beast. But look, we're happy to be covering Haliey, and we're super excited to see where this podcast series goes. And look, we might have you on again in the future. Who knows?
That's right. I mean, it was fantastic being able to be the official companion podcast to Mr. Beast's content library. But
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
at the end of the day, he has allegations. Okay, and we have to take these seriously. It wouldn't be right to our fans.
So thank
Okay.
you again for joining us. I mean,
No
this is a
problem.
blast. Now the world gets to know who our Pookies are. That's so awesome. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Talk Tuah. This is coming out on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Have a wonderful. Well, we'll be back for New Year's Eve, but we'll see you then. Nice little New Year's Eve party with us.